This is a 1990 Ford Mustang GT, which we bought as a barn find. When was it? June, July?
Something like that.
Quite a while ago now.
Again, it looks like we're about to go and take some horses out.
And we're going on a journey with a couple of horses. No, we've been trying to get the car running for absolutely ages, and I know that you guys have been super frustrated, as have we. Progress has been slow in recent weeks. That's not because we've been working on the car in the background. We've actually not had any time to film it. The good news is, I'm going to give you a spoiler alert right now. It finally runs. And if you've seen the short, we've driven it under its own steam. And the fault, as usual, with messing around with old cars, it was staring us in the face for a long time. And it was the most stupid fault that you could ever imagine. Any guesses?
Answers in the comments.
I'm giving you a clue now. Just trying to get the nozzle in there so I can top up the juice. This wasn't the only fault. Okay, so it did run out of fuel when we were trying to fix the timing and do other stuff. But the main reason, stupidly, the main reason why it wouldn't run is it was bloody out of fuel. I can't believe it. If you remember in the very first episode that we were working on this car, we dropped the fuel tank, we changed the fuel sender, the fuel pump, the fuel filter, refitted the tank, and then we checked for fuel pressure at the injector rail. And at that point the fuel pressure was fine, but it still wouldn't run. So then we did a whole load of other stuff. We changed the injectors, we changed the distributor, the leads, the spark plugs, the ECU, the ignition switch. And in that time, if you mess around with old cars, you've probably experienced this yourself, it ran out of fuel and we just completely overlooked it. So why is this filling up? Why is this taking so long?
No vent on it, is there? Have you got the vent the right way up?
Yeah, it's going in now. We're going to put some fresh fuel in it now, and we're going to start the video with just a little bit of an overview of it starting, and we might even drive it around the yard when this finally empties itself into the tank.
Must be a good seal on that tank now, otherwise it would probably drain out.
Must be a very, it must be a very good seal, actually.
It's pushing it back in the bottle, isn't it?
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
If you remember the short that we posted when we showed it running, and I wasn't lying, that we fixed it with a plaster, a hair bobble, and a small coin, which is in here, because this was the other cause of the fault. This is the idle air control valve. And what this basically does is it has a plunger in here that's activated by a small solenoid that goes on there. And on a cold start, or even when the car's fully running, it regulates basically some blow-by, some air blow-by, just in front of the throttle body butterfly valve. I think I'm explaining that right. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's just to regulate the
and
air.
The actuator, the thing that's pushing on this little lever here, is broken. So we bypassed it and just used a plaster and a 5p piece and a little hair bobble, just like that. I was going to mess around with this, but wait there, in my little box here, I've got a brand new one. It's just a couple of bolts and one plug to fit this. So we'll bang this on now, then we're going to start the car, and then we'll run it around the yard, show you it idling, and it runs beautifully, by the way. We're really, really pleased. And then once there's some warmth in the engine, we're going to drop the oil and do an oil change on it today. So yeah, hope you enjoy this episode, guys, and we're pleased to say that we've finally got a result. I know it's been really frustrating. Just want to say as well a massive thanks to everybody who's commented, giving us advice and guidance, because we're not experts on these engines, and we did really appreciate your help, so cheers for that. But the journey starts here, really. Now it's running and driving, we can do the tyres, the wheels, sort out the brakes. Obviously we're going to give it a service today, try and get it for an MOT, and we've got loads of plans to try and bring this car back and make it absolutely as mint as it can be. So yeah, stick around, press subscribe if you want to see more updates. And if you're new to the channel, if you click on this link up in this corner, you'll see the entire journey with this car from when we bought it. We bought it with a C4 Corvette as well, which was another barn find from the same seller. And there's a video series on that. So if you're interested in American V8s or what we're up to with these cars, yeah, give us a subscribe and watch the previous videos and stick around for future videos. Right, well, we'll take it off and I'll show you what I mean by this little plunger and it'll all make sense. But this wasn't stopping it running, this was stopping it idling, which meant that when we did get it running, you had to keep your foot on the throttle to keep it ticking over. But I've got a suspicion that once this has changed, first turn of the key, it's going to idle beautifully. So on the throttle body, you've got the butterfly, which obviously when you press the accelerator, it lets more air into the car. There's free air in this port, and then there's a port here that's on the closed side. And what this device does is it regulates, using a little plunger, it regulates airflow that bypasses that butterfly, because if the butterfly is completely closed, the engine gets starved of air and can't run, because you need air, fuel and spark for the engine to run. No air, it won't run. So that just bleeds in a little bit of air. And that was the main cause, as Chris says, of the fault.
Yeah, we drained out, basically we used all the fuel, and the swirl pot is about, I don't know, 1.5 inches high. Yeah, it's almost like like someone's welded a sardine tin, someone's welded a sardine tin into the bottom of the tank. It's roughly that sized. Possibly a bit taller than a sardine tin. That's what it sits in.
Do you eat sardines, Chris?
I definitely do not eat sardines.
I like sardines in tomato sauce, but I can't stand sardines that aren't in tomato sauce, and we feed them to the dogs sometimes and it absolutely stinks the kitchen out. It's disgusting.
So what you like is tomato sauce?
Fishy tomato sauce, yeah.
It's like soup, isn't it? You think, oh, I'm enjoying this soup. It's really tasty.
But
and then you finish the bread. And what you actually like is bread dipped in sauce with butter on it.
Right, we're nearly there now.
Yeah.
The rear tyres are horrendous, so we've got to be a bit careful, because a blowout will be problematic. You going to do the honours then, Chris?
Should we start her up? Hopefully.
So this is the moment that everybody's been waiting for.
I don't fit in this car, you know. I can't get the seat far enough back for me.
Really?
No, just about. See?
It's designed for American women, isn't it?
Designed for someone a bit shorter than me.
Let's do it.
Contact.
Go. Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh no. Is it still out of fuel?
No, it shouldn't be. There's fuel in it.
Is there any timing thing we've unplugged or anything like that?
No. Let's give it a rev.
Oh. Was that a fuel line you just disconnected or something, was it?
I reckon,
there you go.
I don't know, but there you go. Ticking over very nicely.
Give it a bit of a rev.
Give it a rev, Chris. It's a bit sooty. I think it just needs to sort itself out, maybe.
It hasn't been. I'm not touching the pedals now. It is idling on its own, and it sounds like it's running on all 8 now, which it didn't originally.
Yeah.
I think it just needed a moment to.
I reckon so.
To get the fuel back up there.
Do you want to give it a bit of a run round?
We can do. filling it. I keep on to just give it a bit.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. But maybe it needs to learn that's a different thing on it.
Maybe, yeah.
Burn it or something, I don't know.
The engine's lovely and smooth though, isn't it? It's like,
yeah, there's nothing, it's all just learning.
It's not like cammy sounding or anything.
No, not yet. No. Give it time. This would be a 12-second car.
Could be.
Got over the 8th mile.
Yeah.
Not over the quarter mile, no chance. We got a reverse gear. Oh yeah.
Should we drop the oil in it then?
We can drop the oil in it. Go to the pub in it.
Go to the pub?
Yeah.
Let's do it. So we're going to drop the oil and change the... Did we change the air filter already? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
We're going to do the oil and oil filter, and then I can't remember if we've changed the air filter, but if not, we'll stick the new one in. At least then we'll know it's got fresh oil. Then I think the next immediate plan will be to address the tyres and the brakes. Once the tyres and the brakes are sorted, there's no reason why it can't go for an MOT. But we do know, having been under the car, that the brake and fuel lines are quite crusty, so the chances are they're going to need to be replaced.
Covered in grease.
Or covered in grease. No, we'll do it properly. But I think it would fail an MOT, being completely honest, on the brake and fuel lines at the moment. So tyres, wheels, and the immediate brake stuff, i.e. the flexes mainly, it has only done 29,000 miles.
16.
Shit, 16,000. 16,000.
16,900 or something.
Oh my God.
17 nearly.
So it's only done 17,000 miles, which means that probably the pads and the discs are okay, but I'm worried about the flexes and also the brake fluid.
It's probably fine.
Probably is fine. For now, let's get the front end in the air and get the oil dropped. Do you watch Slow Horses?
No, what's that?
It's a British spy thing. It's really good. One little job that we did do that I didn't do on, well, we sort of filmed a little bit of it, was the filler neck on the fuel tank has a gasket, which is this, that is knackered. So we've replaced that, and I'll just insert some footage of us doing that now. This is the little rubber grommet that goes in between the filler neck and the tank, and the one that's on the car is completely perished. We think that we were getting some fuel vapour escaping through there. So we're just going to bang that on now. There you go, it's not a bad little support, is it? And I'll just bring you in so you can see what I mean. So that, partly disassembled, that's the filler neck. And that is the old rubber. So that's what's got to come off, but we need to drop the tank slightly to do so.
Oh yes, it's all not ideal, that, is it?
Completely bollocksed. Okay, well, let's get the new one on.
That'll flail like that.
Yeah. Do you want to put a bit of lube on it?
That's a good idea. Yeah, you can do.
Nearly done now. The tank's back up in place. The new tank gasket's fitted. Chris is just going to replace a square gasket that sits underneath here. And then I think we're good to go. Done?
That'll do. Ah, these rocks are not comfortable.
You know there's two sump plugs on this?
One at the front and one on the back?
I think they're like one's either side of the anti-roll bar.
That's quite handy.
Yeah. There's one there at the front, and there's one just there. And in case you're wondering, guys, we're using Castrol Magnatech 5W30 oil and a Wix oil filter. We always like Wix filters. Seem to be decent quality and they're well priced. If it's good enough for old Derek, it's good enough for us, isn't it?
Yeah. If you ever watch the video of them cutting open a Wix filter there in a Fram, I'm sure both do the job. I mean, the Fram filters will filter out the large rocks and things, but I mean, other than that.
What's the date today, Chris?
The date is the 8th
Yeah.
of the 10th, 2009. 25.
Mileage?
The mileage is 16,900-ish, give or take.
16,000.
Just do 16,917 if you want to be accurate.
16,917. There we go.
Oh, 912 actually.
Oh, 917 will do, won't it?
Yeah, close enough.
Cool. See how tight this bitch is then. Oh God, that's loose. That was really loose. Do you remember the ZR1, how we had to get about 20 extensions?
And that was just basically finger tight.
Oil's being drained now. It's pretty black, as you'd expect.
Again, there's a chance this is the original oil.
It could well be, couldn't it? We've got no service history for this car.
This could be the first service. Is that all right?
Yeah, there's not a lot coming out of that first drain plug. Maybe I'll put the plug back in and do the rear plug. Hopefully more will come out of this one. Yeah, there we go. Loads coming out of that one. So we'll let that drain. I don't know why it has that front bit. If anybody knows in the comments, let us know. Why does it have two drain plugs? Oh God. It is very tight.
No.
There was some in there, wasn't there?
Landed in the thing, that's it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good shot.
I did bring some degreaser anyway, so.
It landed right in the can. That's good. Almost like I aimed it.
Right, there we go.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, that's cool.
Cue the comments. You should fill up the oil filter.
I know. Do you want me to fill it up?
It makes no difference. No, you don't need to. There's a video that I saw, and he did something like 100 oil filter changes without filling it up, and 100 with filling it up. So I would say a pretty conclusive amount of data.
Yeah.
And then sent samples of the oil away each time. So by the 100th time, it had 100 dry starts essentially with no oil filter in it, and 100 filled starts, and the oil was exactly the same.
Really?
It made no difference. There's no particulates in it. There's no nothing. So that was me convinced well enough that you don't need to fill them up. You just make a messier car when you're putting it back in.
You probably don't then, do you? So, do you think we're happy with that?
What is it, contact and another turn?
I think so, yeah. That's like... I can get it from underneath. I've got to tighten the sump bolt back up. So I'll do that now, and then while I'm under there, I'll just give it a nip.
It's a Purinator Premium Plus. If anyone could date that, that'd be interesting. It's before 95.
It's going to be very, very early 90s, that, isn't it?
I would have thought so.
There we go, they're both tight. I've not gone mad on the torque because I don't trust that oil pan's got a strong thread on it. When it's had a few heat cycles, we can just
double nip it up,
but I think that's cool. Right, oil then. Lovely, lovely, golden, beautiful oil. A few moments later. There we go.
And look at this brake fluid here. Entertain the audience in the
meantime. Can see it.
That's actually not too bad.
I've spilt about half a litre of oil down the side.
That's fine.
Never mind.
Lubricates it. The engine needs oil on the outside and on the inside. British Leyland.
Right, we've nearly got 4 litres in.
Inbuilt chassis protection system.
Should I put another half litre in?
I think measure it, but it will. I can't remember what it takes. That takes me about 4.5, I think.
Does it? Siri, how much oil There's a 5-litre high output Mustang engine from 1990. Take 4.7 litres.
Oh, there we go.
So if we put 4.5 in, and then we can just do a quick level check, and I'll be happy.
That's probably going to be about right by the time you take into account all this oil that didn't get out.
So,
and you've got half a bottle free to roll around in the boot and spill
everywhere.
Spill at some point all over the boot carpet.
Okay, right. It feels really smooth to drive, doesn't it?
Yeah, I reckon it'd be really comfortable. It's quite difficult to drive without hunting.
A little bit, yeah. Is that me or?
No, it was doing it to me, wasn't it?
But I don't think it's a fault with the car, is it? I think it's driver error. Maybe it needs a good old Italian tune-up, you know, just like a good run.
Yeah, it probably does.
To clear all the exhaust out. And
yeah, it probably does.
You can smell that rubber shredding.
Yeah. The tyres are absolutely horrendous.
They're absolutely shagged, aren't they? On the whole though, I'd say it drives well.
I think once you're on the road and you've got a bit of go to it.
Yeah, I think it needs a run, doesn't it?
Yeah. Needs to learn what things do again.
Yeah. Should we pack up then?
Pack up time.
Should we just leave it idling for a bit, just to heat, just to sort of get some proper heat into it?
Yeah. It's absolutely smooth like a Rolls Royce, isn't it?
It's very smooth, isn't it, to be fair? So I think that just about brings us to the end of this episode, and I'm really pleased to say that we've made absolutely massive progress. Fresh oil, it's running, and we're not far off getting it road legal now, so we're going to change the tyres soon. We're going to finish off camera just tidying up the interior a bit. When we were doing the fault finding, we took a load of trim off and stuff, so we're going to refit that so it starts to feel a bit more like a normal car, and then maybe in the next episode we'll clean some of the mold off the interior as well. But for now guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please press subscribe, hit the subscribe button right now so you don't forget and you won't miss any future updates. Big plans. I know that we've not filmed for a while, but we're back on it and we're going to try and do weekly videos from now on if we can. So yeah, stick around, leave a comment, press like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Cheers. If you haven't watched any of our previous videos, head over to the Autofunk YouTube channel by clicking on the link below and see what else we've got. We're currently restoring a 1991 ZR1 barn find, which was featured on the Late Break Show. We've got several Corvettes that are all in various states of disrepair, and we also get involved in various adventures like the episode that you're about to watch now. So yeah, hit that subscribe button and we hope to see you join us in our community chat. One thing that we do like to do on our channel is reply to every single message and every single comment. So leave a comment and let us know what you think. Anyway, enjoy the video.